Have you ever felt, life isn't slowing down, but changing the way it goes? If your body feels different today, it doesn't mean you're weakening. It could be that you're entering a calmer and more meaningful phase of life. Imagine the afternoon sun. The light isn't as bright as midday, but instead warm and calming. That's what maturity is like. It's not the end of the story. It's the wisest chapter. In this video, we're not talking about fear. We're not counting our shortcomings. We're talking about human change. The changes many men experience in old age often go unnoticed, and most importantly, these changes are normal. Maybe your energy is coming more slowly. Maybe your body is asking for more rest. Maybe life feels calmer than before, and none of that is wrong. The body isn't broken. It's adjusting. This video was created to accompany you. Not to judge, not to compare the past, but to help you see life with a gentler perspective. If you want to understand your body more kindly, if you want to feel calmer in your daily life, and if you want to know you're not alone, then this journey is for you. Because age isn't about loss. Age is about depth, and life is still so worth enjoying. Take a deep breath, smile. This journey has just begun. Have you noticed that mornings feel a little different now? Not because the world has changed, but because the way your body greets the day has changed too. Before, your eyes opened and your feet immediately took a step. Now, your eyes open, and then there's a small pause. A breath, and a faint smile before standing up. And you know what? That's not weakness. It's a sign of physical maturity. Hello friends, great men who have lived decades, and the loyal companions who walk beside them. This video isn't about the dreaded aging. It's not about loss. It's about embracing change with a softer heart. Today, we embark on this journey together, a story that will unfold slowly over 4 parts, accompanying your coming of age with calm, kindness, and appreciation. Before we go any further, allow us to share one small thing from the heart. If this video makes you feel welcome, if the words here feel like sitting with an old friend, or if you just want more calming and meaningful content, please support this channel by hitting the like button, subscribing, and sharing it with the people you care about. Your support is the reason this channel continues to exist. Like a comfortable chair always ready to sit in whenever you need a friend. Thank you, with all due respect. Now, let's start slowly. There's no rush. We have time. The first signs of aging in older men often come silently. There's no alarm. There's no loud warning. There's just one simple thought in your mind. Why am I tired so much today? But actually, the body isn't tired. It's just changing the way it works. Think of an expensive watch. In the beginning of its life, its hands move quickly. Its ticking is strong and clear. Over time, its beat becomes smoother, calmer, more stable. The clock isn't broken. In fact, its value increases. So does a man's body as he ages. Once, energy felt like fast music. Now, it transforms into a slow, soothing melody. Imagine walking in a park. Before, perhaps your strides were long and fast. Now, they're shorter. But you start to notice the color of the leaves, the sunlight, the air entering your lungs. Things you once missed now feel precious. This is the gift of calmer energy. Perhaps now, tying your shoelaces becomes a mindful activity. Or getting up from a chair feels like, okay, let's do this with style. And sometimes the body seems to say, wait a minute, I'm still loading. That's okay. In fact, that might be a moment to smile. Energy isn't lost. It just changes how it comes. The body of an older man works more selectively. The body doesn't weaken. It becomes wiser. In old age, the body begins to prioritize the important things. Better quality rest, more conscious movement, more stable emotions. That's why simple activities now feel enough, and small things bring great joy. At this stage of life, life is no longer about how much we can do. It's about how deeply we enjoy it. A calmer energy makes room for listening, reflecting, and being fully present. This isn't the end of the journey. This is the most meaningful phase. Allow yourself to be enough. Because you are enough, and we've already understood the first signs, which often appear unnoticed, these energy changes are not a message to give up, but rather an invitation to live more consciously. Stay calm, smile, and remember, age doesn't diminish value. Age enhances meaning. Next, we'll discuss something very close to everyday life. Something that often appears unnoticed, but actually holds a long story about life's journey. Imagine you open an old closet. Inside is an old jacket. The scent is different. Not an annoying smell, but the scent of memories. And the human body, especially older men, also has its own way of storing stories. May you find yourself in a calm state today, with a well-rested body and a peaceful heart. This isn't about worry, and it's not about feeling inadequate. Quite the opposite, to help you understand your body with more kindness and acceptance. As they age, many men begin to notice one small thing. Body odor feels different, sometimes stronger, sometimes it appears more quickly. And this often leads a person to ask themselves, is there something wrong with me? The answer is simple and reassuring. There's nothing wrong. Imagine an old book. The paper has yellowed. It has a distinctive scent. It's not because the book is damaged, but because it has held many pages of life. The body of an elderly man is the same. The skin has worked for decades. The sweat has flowed thousands of times. Every day is a new page. The changing scent is a trace of the journey, not a sign of failure. Imagine a man sitting relaxed in a chair by the window. He hasn't engaged in any strenuous activity, yet he still sweats lightly. This isn't because the body is weak, but because the metabolism is working in a new way. The skin is now more sensitive, the body's glands are working differently. And it all happens naturally. Sometimes the body seems to say, I want to shower more often today, and that's okay. Some men even joke, I used to smell like perfume, now I smell like experience. A small smile often helps to accept this change. Changing body odor is natural. It's not a sign of a dirty body. It's a sign of a body that has worked long and faithfully. Once again, the body isn't the problem. The body is just different. As men age, their bodies experience hormonal changes, drier skin, natural sweating. All of this is normal. And all of this can be managed with simple steps: showering regularly, clean, comfortable clothing, stay hydrated, not to hide your body, but to treat it with respect. Remember one important thing. Body odor doesn't determine a person's worth. It's your character, warmth, and wisdom that people remember. Your smile means more than any scent. Your presence is more valuable than physical perfection. Allow your body to be what it is, because it has accompanied you this far. And we understand the second sign that often appears unnoticed. Changes in body odor are nothing to be afraid of. It's simply body language saying, I've been through a lot. Stay calm. Keep taking care of yourself. And remember, your body isn't a short story. It is a worthy long novel. Next, we'll discuss the most easily visible changes. Changes often seen in the mirror, but often misunderstood by the heart. Imagine a sturdy old house. The paint may not be as bright as it once was. The shape may no longer be perfectly symmetrical, but the foundation is strong. And within it lies a warmth. That's the body of a man in old age. This isn't to compare the present with the past. It's not to long for what's past. It's to appreciate the body as it is today. Changes in body shape and strength. As men age, many men notice one thing slowly emerging. Their body shape changes. Muscles aren't as dense as they used to be. Strength feels different, and often a small voice inside. I used to be stronger. That's a natural statement. But let's look at it from a warmer perspective. Imagine an old tree. The trunk is no longer slender. The branches are no longer flexible. But the roots are deep, and it stands still when the wind blows. Strength in old age is no longer about lifting heavy loads, but about endurance and stability, Imagine carrying a shopping bag. Before, one hand was enough. Now, two hands feel more comfortable. That's not a sign of defeat. It's a sign that the body is choosing a safer and wiser approach. Or when opening a bottle cap, it may take a little longer. But it eventually opens, and those small victories are still worth celebrating. Sometimes the muscles say, "We can do it, but don't rush." And the joints whisper, "Thank you for listening." The body is now like an old friend, honest and truthful. Body shape changes are natural. Strength changes don't mean it's gone. The aging man's body has different strengths. Strength doesn't go away. Strength changes form. In old age, the male body experiences natural muscle loss. Changes in posture, more deliberate movements. All of this is part of the natural design of life. And the good news, light movement, regular activity, and adequate rest help the body stay comfortable and stable. At this stage of life, the body is no longer a tool to prove something. The body is home, the place we return to, the place we rest. Caring for it patiently is a form of gratitude for the long journey we have traveled. We have understood the third sign, which is often obvious, but often misunderstood. Changes in body shape and strength do not indicate a loss of value, but rather a change in role. Remain gentle with yourself. Keep moving forward calmly. And remember, the body may change, but self-worth remains intact. Next, we'll discuss changes that aren't always visible to the eye, but are deeply felt by the heart. Imagine a campfire at night. At first, the flame is big and bright. Over time, the flame grows smaller. But instead, its warmth spreads more widely. That's what this change is all about. It's not about loss. It's about a new way of experiencing closeness. It's not just a series of stories, but a journey of self-understanding, with greater tenderness and acceptance. And we'll discuss the final two signs, which often coexist in old age, not to cause anxiety, but to help you understand and adjust. A calmer, more meaningful closeness. As you age, many men find that emotional and physical closeness changes its rhythm. It's no longer about speed. It's not about high intensity. It's about presence and security. Think of a fast song you used to listen to. Now, a slow song feels more beautiful. Every note has its space. Every pause has meaning. Closeness in old age is like that. Less movement, more feeling. Imagine two people sitting side by side. There's not much talking, yet the silence feels comfortable. Or a pair of hands clasped together without needing words. This kind of closeness is often deeper than anything that ever existed before. Closeness doesn't disappear. Closeness changes form. Warmth lingers. Love doesn't fade. Love becomes calm. When the body asks for rest in new ways, this last part often comes gently. The body asks for more rest. Going to bed earlier feels good. Quiet time becomes a necessity, not a luxury. And this isn't a sign of giving up. This is the body's wisdom. Imagine the evening sun. The light isn't as bright as midday, but the color is warm and soothing. The body of an elderly man is in a beautiful twilight phase. It's not dark. It's not the end, but it's the best time to rest peacefully. Perhaps right now, your favorite chair feels more beckoning than a big party. And your body says, "We're going home early today." And that's okay. It's a wise choice. At this age, life is no longer about proving something to the world. Life is about fully accepting yourself, about making peace with change, about appreciating every breath, about feeling enough, unconditionally. You're not late. You're not left behind. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. We've lived 4 chapters of this story together. We've learned that energy changes. Body has a story. Strength transforms. Closeness deepens. Rest is a gift. And none of this marks the end. Rather, it's a sign of a mature life. Thank you for listening to your body. And thank you for honoring yourself. Always remember, age is not the end of the story. Age is the wisest chapter in life. Stay calm. Stay warm. and keep believing your life still has meaning. Before this video ends, let us say one very important thing. If you can still sit quietly, listen, and breathe slowly today, that is already a victory for life. Not everyone makes it this far, and you have already made it. Today, we are not talking about shortcomings. We are not counting what is lost. We are honoring the journey you have bravely embarked on. Every change we discuss does not signal the end. Rather, it is a sign that life continues to move, just in a gentler way. Imagine life like a long train journey. At the beginning, the train is moving fast. Lots of noise. Lots of destinations. As time goes on, the speed decreases, the view becomes clearer, and we begin to truly see the world outside the window. At this age, you don't need to run anymore. You have reached a stage where enjoying the journey is far more valuable than chasing speed. If your body is asking for rest today, it's not a sign of giving up. It's a sign your body trusts you enough to listen. If your energy feels different, it's not loss, it's a change in rhythm. If life feels calmer, it's not loneliness, it's space for peace. Take one slow breath now, and gently release it. Say to yourself, I'm grateful to still be here, because your presence, your experiences, your stories, and your wisdom, still matters. This video was created not just to inform, but to accompany. To let you know that you're not alone in this phase of your life. Wherever you're watching this video, in a small house, in a modest apartment, or in a room full of memories, we hope you feel accompanied. If this video touched your heart, if the words felt warm, or if you felt calmer after watching it, please hit the like button, share this video with someone you care about. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. And leave a comment, even if it's just one simple word. Your comment is more than just a word, it's a voice. And your voice matters. Don't forget to subscribe so we can continue walking together, slowly, with appreciation for life. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for listening with an open heart. And most importantly, thank you for still choosing to be here today. Always remember one thing. Age doesn't diminish your worth. Age actually makes you more valuable. See you soon. Stay warm. Stay calm. And keep believing your life still matters.